Tarnished one, so you've made it to the Shadow Realm, and your journey to find Miquella is about to begin. But you might have noticed a certain fiery something in your way. My name is Kodiak, this is Legacy Gaming, and today I'm sharing the secrets of the Furnance Golems. Since the Shadow of the Erdtree reveal trailer, we've known of the existence of Furnance Golems, massive, fiery constructs that stand between us and our quest to find Miquella. There are a handful of Furnance Golems found across the Shadow Realm, and we've marked their location on this map. But to be honest, the DLC map is incredibly deceptive, so while it's nice to have a visual, it's much better to know exactly where to find each of these enemies. But before we do that, we need to talk about one important aspect of fighting these monstrosities. There are actually two varieties of golems, armored and unarmored. The unarmored Furnance Golems can be chopped down by attacking the feet while riding Torrent. It's not the most efficient way to get the job done, but it does work. The armored variety leaves us less options. In fact, armored Furnance Golems are almost entirely impervious to attacks on their legs, which means you need to have another solution. Ranged attacks work great, but the face of the Furnance Golem is its weak spot. There's also a weak spot on the upper back if you can exploit it. Any of the armored golems you run across will have some way to elevate at least to their eye level, and that's an important note because while you can try and hit them from the ground, it's very hard and very dangerous. There is, however, a secret to killing armored Furnance Golems quickly, and it's something we discovered while searching for a solution to their demise. Luckily, our curiosity led us to a note, and that note shared the truth that the armored Furnance Golems do have a weakness. First, you'll need a recipe. We're looking for the Greater Potentate's Cookbook 2, which is easy enough to find. First, you need to head to the Great Bridge north side of Grace. Then, follow this pathway down towards the river. Off on the right side is the Rundown Traveler's Rest. There you can find the cookbook that you'll need. This specific one gives you the recipe to craft the Hefty Furnace Pot, the all-important item you will need to take down armored Furnance Golems. Now, here's the catch. In order to create the Hefty Furnace Pot, you need a Visage Mask, which you get by defeating, probably figure this one out, Furnance Golems. So, best advice, kill the unarmored versions first so you can craft these to use on the armored versions. You can also find Visage Masks out in the world, but as the tooltip says, they are rather rare. You will also need Mesmer Essence to craft Hefty Furnace Pots, which can be found on the Fire Dogs patrolling alongside Mesmer soldiers, primarily in Skadualtis, as well as the exploding enemies found within Shadow Heap. It's a somewhat rare drop, so I do recommend using the new Horn Tender item to make farming a bit easier. Once you craft the Hefty Furnace Pot, you'll want to get ready to use it on the Furnance Golem, but, and this is a big but, do not throw it at its legs because that will do virtually nothing and you'll have wasted precious resources. Instead, you'll want to find that elevation I mentioned earlier and, using manual targeting, throw it into the basket of the golem. This will deal significant damage to the enemy and in combination with ranged attacks, makes for a potent offense. With enough Hefty Furnace Pots, arrows, and magic, you'll be rewarded for your efforts. That's one thing I've yet to tell you about, the rewards. With each Furnance Golem you kill, you'll be rewarded with a new crystal tier for your physics flask. There are some new and powerful options tailored for the challenges of the Shadow Realm, so I highly recommend you kill Furnance Golems early in your progression so you can make the most of the benefits. With all of that knowledge imparted upon you, I wanted to end the showcase with the location of each golem, our kills for each encounter, and the reward for taking down each enemy. We will leave it here with the VO, but as always, if you like our videos and you want more Elden Ring in your feed, do me a solid, hit that thumbs up, and consider subscribing. My name is Kodiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.